welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go ahead and be doing a pick a card on messages from your higher self. So before I get started, I kind of wanted to explain what it is that your higher self is exactly, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how best to explain that. So much like we have an aura is like your energetic bodies in other dimensions. That's what those layers actually are. So we have energy bodies that exist in higher planes, which is why we have a connection to said dimensions in the universe. So you have a version of yourself that is up in a much higher dimension that is the best version of yourself. Now, this is where it can get a little bit confusing. You can embody this version of yourself, much like we have different aspects of our personality and our being, like our shadow self, which is like the aspects that we don't really like to deal with or acknowledge. That aspect of yourself also exists. One thing I will tell you that I thoroughly believe is that the piece of soul that is currently in your body is a very, very small fragment of what your soul actually is. And I believe that your soul is so big that if it were to try to come into your physical body, it would make it explode. Now, this is just a theory that I believe. So that version of yourself, which is the absolute best version of yourself, it's successful, it's balanced emotionally, that version of you that is at peace, it exists within that larger piece of your soul, is what I thoroughly believe. Now, I'm sure other people have different ideas and perspectives of what your higher self is, but basically saying your higher self is the version of you that is living your best life. So we're going to go ahead and do this pick a card to see what it is that version of yourself has to say to you now, so that you can become that version of yourself faster, or so that you can better embody that version of yourself, and also what needs to happen in order for you to become that version of yourself as well. So we have this beautiful little conch shell over here and pile 1. Pile 2 is this really pretty goldstone bracelet that was given as a gift to me. And then we have a pretty piece of Aventurine over here on pile 3. So go ahead and take some time to take a look at all of the piles, and please pick the one that you are most drawn to. I'm going to go ahead and include the timestamps below in the description if you want to go ahead and skip to your pile. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and give you a moment to pick. Alright guys, and we're going to go ahead and jump into pile 1, which would be this conch shell right here. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 1 with this shell, this is going to be your reading. Let me place this over here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle off to the side just because I don't really want to mess up this being flat. I absolutely hate it when the cover lifts. I try my best not to make it move while I do this, so let me just shuffle real quick. And so, you know, usually with pick-up piles, people like to grab a bunch of different cards from different decks, and that's like the pile that they make. I personally like to use a tarot deck and then just pair it with an oracle deck that I think goes really well with it. I've tried doing that and I didn't like it, so then we're just gonna do it the way that I like to do it. So messages from your higher self, pile 1. Now remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, and in other words, if it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not for you. Oh, we've got cards flying out already. First card we've got is the Page of Pentacles. Whoa, we're loud today, are we? Calm down, please. Guys, whoa. Okay, so bear with me, guys. The tarot cards are like all trying to jump out at once and they're screaming at me. Wow, we have the Page of Wands. We have a 7 of Wands. Two of Wands. Lots of wands, pile one. Lots of wands. Lots of manifestation energy. We have the Strength card. Oops, where did that one go? Come on now. We have the Queen of Wands. Look at that. Lots of wands energy, guys. I'm loving it. Come on now. Oh. Okay. That's too many cards, please. Can I please have one at a time? Can you flip over the way you did? That was neat. Oh, there we go. King of Swords. Oh. Look at that. The Magician. I love it. 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 Let's pull two more cards and then we'll go pull some oracle cards for you. We have the Three of Wands and the Hermit. Okay. And let's pull some oracle cards and I'll go ahead and explain to you guys what's going on. So I don't really like to read a lot of cards in reverse. Some decks I do and some I don't. With this oracle card deck, I do like to read in reverse because I like oracle card decks because they're easier to translate since they're like, you know, it's obvious a lot of the time what their meaning is. So I feel like oracle cards in reverse especially give like a really deep meaning. So I have these oracle. Oh, whoa, whoa, please. The energy is very, very excited for you, pile one. So we have Nurture, but in reverse. Come on. You were shouting at me a second ago, guys. We have Beauty in reverse. Let's see. Wow, guys. We have Empowerment, but that also came out in reverse. Let's pull one more. Look, but we have Inspiration upright. Nice. Okay, guys. So basically what I see for pile one is I feel like you've been trying to manifest either, I'm hearing like a business or a job opportunity, or you've been trying to manifest someone romantically. Let me adjust this a little bit. Oops. There we go. So with all of this Wands energy, lots of high positive manifestation energy. So your higher self is really trying to help you manifest as much as possible. But what it's telling me is that, you know, I can see you've steadily been trying to manifest this person or this opportunity. I hear for some of you it's a house, maybe like a loan for a house. I feel like it's also maybe you're trying to manifest an apology from somebody with this Page of Pentacles over here. So another thing I also see is that I think you downplay just how powerful you really are as far as attracting things into your life, as far as like I feel like a lot of you have like the ability to like speak things into existence. Like say for instance, like I don't know, you're gonna go to Walmart and you're gonna be like, oh okay, well I'm gonna manifest a parking spot in front, or you think that to yourself, and sure enough it happens. You think that you're the page, but in reality you're this queen over here. You have the perfect balance of belief and blind faith that things will work out for you, and you kind of are in denial of that. Another thing I also see with the Seven of Wands and this King of Swords right here that we've got going on is there are actually a lot of obstacles in your way, but I don't sense that it's external. I feel like it's internal obstacles. Like, I feel like it's your doubts and your fears that things are not going to turn out the way that you want them to, or that, you know, you're not going to get what you want in the end at all. And you definitely need to stop allowing that to interfere, because I particularly like this. We've got Two of Wands and we have the Magician. That's amazing. So Two of Wands to me, um it reminds me a lot, if you've ever heard of this in science. So quantum physics say that when one thing moves in one reality, something in another reality moves as well. And they've proven this with experiments. And if you have a question about that, or, you know, want me to show you links, I can show you. But basically, the right things that need to move out there in the universe in order for it to line up with what you're asking for is super, super, super prevalent here. You have so much more power than you really, really allow yourself to believe. And I think you need to have a lot more faith in your own personal power and ability to make things happen for yourself. And usually, a lot of the time, the reason why people can't get what they want is because they have blockages. A lot of things that One thing that people don't understand about manifesting is that you can't just pray for something or ask for something or light a candle for something and then expect it to magically happen. Like, you have to go out there and like make it easier for it to come to you, if that makes sense. And that's not what I see here. Things come to you with ease, and you kind of you don't acknowledge that enough, and you need to. I also see that you feel like maybe your life isn't as beautiful as you would like it to be, and when in fact it very much is. You have quite a lot already. You have so much to be grateful for as it is, and you really need to stop lying to yourself about just how good you are at making things happen. Now, when I say that, I say like, oh, like I'm gonna set a goal for myself, and I don't know, I'm gonna get a house by the end of this year. And it happens. You make it happen. Things, you just find the right opportunities, the right people, the right timing. Like, everything lines up for you. And you need to stop telling yourself that it doesn't. You need to stop denying the power that you have. So this is the message that I have for you from your higher self, pile 1. We're going to go ahead and jump over to pile 2. Please like and subscribe and comment below if you enjoyed the reading. Do also tell me if you'd like to see different kinds of pick-a-cards. Now, I did this one because I do a lot of my interactions on Instagram. My social media links will also be below in the description if you'd like to follow me on there. Bye, guys. All right, pile 2. So for those of you who picked this pile with this beautiful Goldstone bracelet, oh man, I love this, but my skin is sensitive, so I can't really wear it as much anymore, but I like to look at it. It's personally one of my favorite crystals. All right, pile 2. So this is going to be your reading with the messages from your higher self. What does your higher self want to tell you? Go ahead and shuffle over here. Again, I explained in pile 1 that I don't like to make this like uneven, so I'm gonna shuffle over here so that doesn't happen. Okay, so messages from your higher self for pile 2. What does your higher self want you to know? And of course, as I said before, please remember that this is a general reading. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not for you. Messages from pile 2's higher self. Whoa. Wow, guys. So personally, in this whole deck, this is my favorite card out of this whole deck. Look at how beautiful that is. 9 of Cups. So this is the first card that you've got already. Wow. We're doing great already, pile 2. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Archer. You know what's funny is that this pile, we have the Eight of Cups through birth. This pile's energy compared to pile 1 is so much more calm. Like the cards in pile 1 were like trying to just jump, like the salmon in those river stream videos that we always see. We have the Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. Pile 1 was very loud, and this one is like it's super calm. I love it. I love pile 2's energy a lot. We have King of Vessels, nice. King of Cups. No. Ooh! Just kidding. Apparently pile 2 wants to be a little chaotic as well. Okay. Do bear with me, guys. Just trying to shuffle. Okay, we have the Seer. We have Five of Bows, Empowerment. And then we have the Ten of Bows. Let's do 2 more cards and then I'll pull from the Oracle deck I have picked out for this pile. We have Nine of Bows, Respect. 2 9s. Let's see. Eight of Arrows, Struggle. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the Oracle deck, and then I'll go ahead and explain what's going on with you, pile 2. So I have a plant medicine Oracle deck that I'm using for this pile. This is the Druid Plant Oracle, and it goes very well with the theme of this deck. So let's see, what do we got for pile 2? Ooh, we have wheat. That's a beautiful plant to get. I love this yellow that we've got going on. I like it, I like it, I like it. Mugwort. It's an interesting. I personally like using that plant a lot. Ooh. So these come with a lot of blank cards, but a blank card means quite a lot. Let's see. Oh wow, that one totally jumped out at me. And Fur Club Moss. So I'm not as familiar with these Oracle cards, so I might have to end up using the book to look that up while I'm doing that part. But let's go ahead and dive into the tarot cards that you have on the table. So pile 2, your higher self wants you to know that you are doing so well as far as being emotionally balanced. Oh my goodness, pile 2, I'm telling you, this is personally one of my absolute favorite cards, because I feel like in the Cup suit, as far as like self-development and personal development, this card to me represents the absolute best version of yourself. Look at how at peace that man is with all of his cubs. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You have the King of Cups down here. So the part of your masculine is very balanced because you are very caring but also very firm, which I like that a lot. We have the Archer and the Seer and Mugwort right here in this and this pile. So many of you might be actually very, very psychic. Many of you are very intuitive. You're very good at creating prosperity and abundance for yourself. I love this wheat. So beautiful. And this mugwort here. So mugwort is an herb that's actually used to help people with divination practices. It's an herb that's kind of meant to help you better tap into energies and other worlds. So I find this super, super, super interesting that it's lined up with the seer. So if you would like to, and please be careful when trying any herbs. You know, of course, you can have an allergic reaction. I don't recommend trying any herbs if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant. Mugwort is a very powerful herb also, so please try not to mix it with any medications or anything, or do ask before you do so. But I personally love mugwort to smoke. I love drinking it as a tea. To help me kind of remember my dreams, or you know, before I do any kind of sessions like these, I like to use mugwort a lot. So for those of you who are interested in that, I definitely give it a try. So we have the 8 of Cups over here and the 5 of Bows, which is empowerment. So rebirth and empowerment. I feel like the times that you're currently going through involve a lot of letting go of everything that you know about yourself and your external world. Like, a lot of beliefs of yours are being reevaluated, and you're constantly trying to change your mindset for the better, which is amazing. So we have the breath of life over here and responsibility. I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like maybe you were ignoring things that you know that you needed to do for yourself. Responsibilities, I feel like you were avoiding responsibility for a long time, and now you're just like, you know what, no, like, I don't want to be the same person. I want to change, and I want to do things for the better, and that is really, really awesome, pile 2. So I went ahead and flipped through the book really quick just to see what this card was, because I personally couldn't remember off the top of my head. So this means initiation, beginnings, and power. So we have this card right here under this card of struggle. So maybe right now, in order to become the best version of yourself, in order to become a better person, more well-rounded, emotionally balanced, and responsible person, you're gonna have to struggle. And you know, I feel like our society is really, really bad about trying to discourage people from struggling, or like, I don't know, they stigmatize people that struggle. There's nothing wrong with going through struggle. You absolutely have to struggle or fail or experience like the not so positive side of duality, so that when you get here and you have this, and you have, because you worked for it, you worked for this balance, you worked for this inner peace and this inner happiness, so that when you get there, you'll appreciate it more. And you're so close, especially because this is the beginning of the reading. So new beginnings, you're definitely already on your way towards becoming this version of yourself, if you're not already that. For some of you, this might be where you used to be, and this is where you are now. But for a lot of you, it's where you're trying to get and where you're currently at. Just depends. Take what makes sense to you, but you are on your way, very much so, pile 2, to becoming the absolute best, most at peace version of yourself. So whatever path you're currently on, just know that it's the right path, and trust that spirit is with you every step of the way. Even when you struggle, and even when you experience things that you don't want to go through, it's all growing pains, and it's not going to last forever. All right, pile 2, this is the message I have for you. Thank you so much, and we're going to go ahead and jump into pile 3. Bye. All right, guys, so for those of you who pick pile 3, this is going to be your message from your higher self. And the pile 3 has this really pretty piece of Aventurine. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle off camera like I have with the other piles. So I'm paying attention to like the energies of the different piles that I'm picking up on. Pile 1 was like really chaotic and fast and very like, I want to get things done now, or I want things now, like very impatient. Pile 2 was calm, but it made me really clumsy. Like, I kept crashing into my like light. It was very interesting. So let's see how pile 3's energy plays out. This definitely feels a lot more balanced than the other two, I'll tell you that, but let's see. So, first card that we have, nice! The Ten of Cups, yes! Probably one of the best cards that you can get as far as checking in on your self-development. Ooh, too many, guys. Too many, too many. King of Cups. Pile 2 also had King of Cups. Nice. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great. No. One at a time. So this one is also pretty eager, but it's not... They're not yelling at me like pile 1 was. Okay. Whoa, nice. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I thought it was 7. 9 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Ugh, I'm so sorry you guys can see the ugly rash on my wrist. My skin is so sensitive and I love wearing bracelets, so it tends to freak out here and there, so sorry, not sorry. Let's see. Woo! The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's do another row. 3 of Wands. Princess of Swords. Stop flying. Sorry, they're jumping out again. Come on now. Ooh. Ooh. The Lovers. Yes. Whoop. The Magician. And one more, please. One more, please. And the Hermit. Okay, and we are using the Amenti Oracle Tarot deck. Let me pull your Oracle cards, and then I'll go ahead and start explaining what's going on. But honestly, so far so good. Pile 3, you're looking pretty good. Oops, I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do. Oracle cards for pile 3, messages from your higher self. What have we got? What have we got? Too many, guys. One at a time. Whoa. Let's try again. First one we have a benefit with gratitude. It's in reverse. Let's move this up here. Okay. Let's do 4 oracle cards. I Live in Truth is upright. Amazing. That's a really great card to have upright. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in the heart chakra for pile 3. I feel a little bit of pain. So pile 3 so far, before I even read the cards. If you experienced any kind of heartbreak before, the pain wasn't a lot. It wasn't overwhelming at all. But if you've experienced that in the past and you're trying to heal from it, you're almost there. I can definitely say that. I feel it. It was a very, very small amount of pain, but it was there. I create harmonies. Upright. Beautiful. Beautiful pile 3. Let's pull one more. Someone's also having crown chakra problems, pile 3. Having a little bit more trouble remembering your dreams or connecting with your spirit guides, ancestors. I feel that. I feel pressure in my head. I affirm that all life is sacred. Beautiful pile 3. So don't, if you haven't if you're not drawn to more than one pile, because you can be, you don't have to pick just one pile, you can pick more than one. But pile 3, between you and me, you guys are honestly way more closer than pile 1 and pile 2 at becoming totally aligned with your higher self. You are super close. So going off the first cards that we have over here, we have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Amazing. You are so close. You are already on your way there to having everything you could possibly ever want in your life and living your best life. I'm so happy for you guys. And the reason why you guys are like this, now, what I find interesting is I don't do the cards, I don't do a spread, okay? I do how I lay out the cards however I want to. And the fact that these cards are lining up the way that you do is amazing. So the King of Cups, and you have the Princess of Swords. So pile 3, you are very generous and very kind, but you have worked on those boundaries. You know when to not let people step on you. You know when to speak up for yourself about something that you don't like. You're kind but firm. And so this card lining up with this part of the cards is very interesting to me because I live in truth. You are not afraid to speak your truth. You are not afraid to tell people how you feel or what you think about things. You're very open. You're very open, pile 3. And this is one of the reasons why you are so close to being the absolute best version of yourself. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers. So the Lovers itself, 9 of Pentacles, I like a lot. 10 of Pentacles is also ideal, but 9 of Pentacles, in the Suits cards, it's numbered from 1 to 10, and then it goes the Page, the Knight, the King, and the Queen. So just the suits themselves. The 9 of Pentacles is also symbolizing to me that you're almost there, especially in that financial aspect. So the emotional aspect, oh man, you're definitely almost totally balanced there. The 9 of Pentacles, you're getting there. You're definitely getting there. Pile 3, your relationship with your finances is heavily improving because you are trusting and believing that you deserve any abundance that you attract. I create harmony. So the Lovers card doesn't always necessarily mean the lovers and like a couple. It means harmony. So I create harmony is right here with this card. Amazing. 4 of Swords and the Magician. So what this means to me is that you are learning also to be very careful about what you speak into existence. You're being very careful about not letting negative thoughts totally rule your day or totally be the focus of your thoughts entirely. You're being very careful about what you listen to and who you listen to. You are trying to manifest from the best intention possible, and that is absolutely amazing, pile 3. I am so proud of you guys. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So remember, we got the 9 of Pentacles over here, but the 8 of Pentacles over here. So I feel like this is where we're at right now. We got the 8 of Pentacles. So if you look at this card, she's painting. She's painting. She's kind of... she's doing something relaxing, right? But she's still got all those pentacles around her. So pile 3, my advice to you to better align yourself with your highest self, and this is the message from your higher self. You need to spend some more time alone. You need to spend some more time creating, more time doing things that relax you so that you can kind of let go of your grip on the outcome of things so that you can kind of focus on yourself. And by spending time alone, guys, I know it's difficult and I know it can be kind of scary, but when you spend time alone, it's much easier for you to hear your higher self because you have no choice but to get to know yourself better and to become more familiar with what goes on in your head. I affirm that all life is sacred. Amazing, guys. I feel like you are so close. So close to being the best version of yourself. And I know I've said this, I've repeated this before, but you're almost there. And so definitely take a detox from people. Take a social media detox. Detach. You need to detach in a healthy way so that you can hear your innermost thoughts, so that you can hear your higher self, and so you can hear your spirit guides and, you know, your ancestors and all that are actually trying to help you become this person. Your higher self, is very proud of you. You've come very, very far, and you only have to integrate a few more things into your life. So definitely take some time for yourself, pile 3. Take some time to paint, take some time to draw, do something for yourself. You're almost there. You're so close, you can taste it. I swear. It's like, it's right there in front of you. Don't stop reaching. All right, pile 3. Well, that is your reading. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like so other people who need to see this video can see it. Please share, and please also don't forget to subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Please comment below if you did enjoy this video, and do also comment if you have any other pick a pile topics you'd like for me to do, any comments, concerns, suggestions in the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and include all my information to book a personal reading and my social media links in the description below. Bye, guys.